You know there's an own tab, right?
Yeah, that's what I said before.
Okay,
I
okay,
accidentally left it off.
gotcha. All right. Because I looked at the first one, I was like, wait a minute. All right, so
I think I have all the supports except for Nami and Bard.
okay. All right, so we're going to add Lulu to the list. These are all champions that can support, but also do very well on farm. So if you recognize that your carry isn't going to do anything in lane, or you know you're with a bruiser, just start farming. Completely serious.
Okay.
There's no reason to allow these idiots to do something that you can do better, right? That's the idea here. Also, if you see like a fight going out, like early laning phase, don't bind yourself to a lane. Run around the map. Make things happen for the team. Nobody wards. If you see an opportunity, just go for it. Generally, you're going to be able to make the play. And if it doesn't work out, that's completely fine. If you spam ping like 5,000 times and they still don't do anything, just shove out their wave and laugh at them. Once again, being completely serious here, if they're not going to respond and allow work with you to make the plays and like win the game, then all you have to do is take all their farm and hope and carry yourself. Yeah.
Okay.
I know this sounds really strange. It sounds like something that like a coach probably should be saying. This isn't that at all. But this is the way you get out of bronze. You like, especially on support. You really aren't a support in this division. There's nothing to support. There's like they're all bad and they're not all not worth your time. So play as if you're a carry. If your duo, the person you're laning with, is not doing anything remotely productive with the farm. If they're not farming at all, and you see like 10 CS at like if you see 10 CS at like 5 minutes, yeah, it's time to start farming and start taking the farm because there are like massive problems. If you like make a play because the mid lane is pushed up and the enemy mid laner like completely starts cursing you out for being in your lane and just start taking his farm. They're not going to leave the game. They still want to win the game, and you're their key to winning the game. I'm not saying make the big flashy flash ult dive under turret plays. That's not what I'm saying at all. What I'm
Mm-hmm.
saying is start taking farm so you're relevant. That way you're not just a ward bot, and you actually have some gold to you. And you shouldn't care that other people are going to have less gold because well, once again, this is a division where you can solo carry 110% if you play correctly and you do the correct things and you have people believe that you are making the correct decisions and doing the right things.
Mm-hmm.
So obviously, if you can avoid support, do so. But everyone's going to be fifth pick at one point, stuck with support, so you might as well make the best of it. All right, so junglers. Let's take a look real quick. Known Italy. Okay, your mastery, Shavana. All right, you have to buy Warwick. Oh no, the horror, the whole 450 IP. I know it's tragic. I promise everything will be okay. It's currently party weekend on League, so if you want to grind out some IP that way and get that precious 450 back, I encourage you to do so. But buy Warwick real quick, Mastery, and Shavana. Farm, 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 farm. Everything from the enemy jungle, from your jungle. Farm, 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 farm. Lanes when they die. Don't gank. Do not gank. Do not gank until 6. Okay?
Okay. Mm-hmm.
You understand? So
Yeah.
farm everything from the enemy jungle. Uh, if you see the enemy jungler in a lane and you're on the opposite side of the map, run straight into the enemy jungle, take every single camp. They won't be in that part of the jungle for the next 3 minutes. I promise. It'll take that long. No one will react to it. No one will care about the invade because the jungle is on the other side of the map. What do they care that their jungle is being taken right now, right? So just farm everything. That's all you have to do on jungler. I keep reiterating this point about farming because it's pretty much the only thing you have to do to get out of this division. Because you'll realize how strong you get as you farm everything, and you'll be like, oh, it's easy to make plays now in comparison to the 7-1 Xin Xiao with a Zhonya's Hourglass and Void Staff. Wow, this is really easy. Wow, this is incredibly easy. I'm going to be able to kill the Annie with a Frozen Mallet. All these weird things that happen if you just consistently farm and make things happen, for yourself, and punish mistakes and just play consistently. You will find yourself in a much better place. All right, top lane. This is where I tell you, dodge, dodge, and dodge. But unfortunately, we don't have that luxury. I'm not a big fan of top lane for anyone, especially bronze players. I think it is the worst lane to play. I think the lane is absurdly mistake prone. I think, and a lot of the champions played in the lane are very high skill high skill based. So we get to play 3 very simple champions in this lane. We are going to play Malphite is going to be your first one. Let's see here. Lulu is going to be your second. And what do I want to do? Perfect. Sion's going to be your third. Actually, no. Let's take off Sion. Where are you? Oh, I'm looking at magic cards. Alright. Not Gnar. What was I thinking of before? Not Rumble. I was thinking of someone rather. Oh, Renekton, duh. Renekton will be your third. High impact champions in the first 2, slows, CC, hard CC, knockups. Very simple champions to play. Just need to worry about farming once again. And Renekton is the third one. Just keep pushing. I promise nobody will be able to stop you with Renekton. Just keep pushing. Just keep pushing. Just keep pushing. And no one will understand how to deal with you. I promise.
Okay.
So, here's a very... this champion pool is very simple. It's very easy to understand. If you have any questions about any of the champions, feel free to ask me. Now or in Skype. I'm available tomorrow. I will not be available all day Sunday. I have something to attend to, and then from Monday through, I'll be out. I'll be out tonight as well. I have a prior engagement to attend to as well. But my Skype will be open on my phone, so feel free to ask your questions there. I'm here to help you. I'm here to help make sure you understand things and get better. So don't feel as if it's a burden to bother me, because a lot of people, even in the Cram School chat, are sorry for bothering you right now. And as long as I'm awake, I will gladly answer the question. And so I don't need anyone to apologize for bothering me, because I picked you guys for a reason, and I want to see you guys get better. Okay, so runes, just something real quick. You want to invest in scaling HP yellows as fast as possible. Also, you want to fix up your AP rune page to have magic resist on the blues. Don't worry about this cooldown, this AP nonsense for now. When we get into a better area and a better division, we will work on that. And 11 weeks is plenty of time for us to get you to gold. Believe it or not, I believe we can do it. As long as you're willing to listen to me and put in the time and energy, then we can absolutely get you to gold before. I've worked with bronze players before. I had my favorite story is I had a bronze 5, Garrett only player. This was a couple months ago, before the rework, way before the rework, before the rework before this rework. So this was a while ago. And he went from through weekly sessions with me. He went from bronze 5 all the way to gold 3. Funny enough, as soon as he started the lessons with me, he went right back down to bronze 1.
Oh boy.
So that shows you it was a mentality issue. And as soon as I wasn't drilling into him, hey, you're doing this wrong. Hey, stop feeding. Hey, stop feeding. Hey, why do you have 15 deaths again? What's going on here? He eventually just fell right back down to bronze. So I wholly believe that we can easily get you to gold by the end of the season. It's like your deaths aren't that high, you know. I see a lot of players in like silver and in bronze that have like 7 to 10 deaths per game, and I was like, do you enjoy just having a black screen all game? But you actually have very low deaths. So that means there's a lot of promise here, which means that like all you have to do is work on your farming and punishing mistakes, and you know, making plays for yourself and doing things for yourself. As of right now, we don't need to worry about. We honestly don't need to worry about team play, aside from the very minimums. You know, don't intentionally feed, don't intentionally troll your teammates. What I told you about doing the support thing, that isn't trolling. That is trying to win the game. Two completely different things. I'll go over that tomorrow as well. So, do you have any questions for me? This is I realize it's a very short lesson. It's a very basic lesson, but it's necessary, and I just wanted to get a groundwork down so we can get you on champions that you should be playing rather than champions that you kind of like right now. Because, you know, as I said, champion pools all over the place. You're not sure what you're doing right now, and you feel this need to try and win when you really just need to learn the game from the ground up.
Okay.
Do you have any questions?
I had one. Oh yeah. Like eventually, one thing I want to do is get a main role. Like I don't want to be Phil forever.
Oh, of course. So that's what we're going to work on till next lesson. You're going to spend this entire week. So I'm not expecting any homework from you tomorrow. Let me make it clear. Your homework is to play all these champions and start figuring out what role you feel most comfortable on, because we all have that type of role, or we feel great. We're glad we're on it every single time, and so this needs to be in ranked. So just figure out when you feel really comfortable in a champion, play it again, and if you like it, keep going with it. But then start moving elsewhere after you be like, okay, I could totally main this champion.
Okay.
So that's your homework.
Gotcha.
Okay. So if you have any more questions, I'm gonna let you get to it. Because if anyone needs games, it's you. You need games to feel out and understand what you're doing wrong. You need games to just play safe and just farm and not let the mentality destroy you, pretty much, because that's what you need. That's another thing you need to work on. You need to just let games happen and just farm up and do your best. Do your best. Period. You're the only one you need to worry about. You don't have to worry about any other lanes. You know, if you see like free gold on the map, obviously take the free gold, but just worry about yourself. And if you aren't able to recognize when gold is free or not, no, don't worry about it. That's why I'm here. That's why I will work with you next week to see what's going on and help you figure out when free gold appears and when it doesn't.
Okay.
So that will be it for the lesson today. I'm hoping this was helpful for you. I hope that you understand what type of path I'm trying to set you on right now, and that it may be boring, it may be difficult to